welcome in. Happy freaking Friday. Can you hear that? It's amazing. I hope that you are all doing fantastic, ready for the weekend. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amy. If you're returning, I love you so much. Thank you for your support. The name Naeem could be significant to you. Ah, did you see my earbud? Okay. Somebody could be feeling like they have lost their spiritual ears here. Ooh, I love that. That's so beautiful. Okay, so collective, this is going to be a general reading for the weekend energy, okay? So let's hop in. The first card I pulled was an angel card, and it is number 20, Synchronicities. And at the bottom of that angel deck, there is attention. So pay attention to the synchronicities. I don't know which way to put that in the camera. But there could be your gaze, your guides, your angels, your ancestors could be showing you synchronicities. Maybe you've put a fleece out. Maybe you have asked a question. Maybe you're saying, okay, if I'm supposed to move to that place, let me see 3 red fire trucks, a cardinal, a blue jay, a yellow school bus, whatever it is. Feathers could be significant. Pennies could be significant, okay? The color purple. So whatever, you're going to be seeing synchronicities for whatever it is that you are seeking clarity or truth or an answer or confirmation, okay, whatever it is. So let's get another card here. Let's see what spirit and you have been healing, or what spirit has been healing within you. Wow, that was quick. Activating the third eye. I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. So you're opening up your third eye. You're activating your third eye. And at the bottom of the deck, there was allowing appreciation. This says, the value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. And that's another way that you can activate all of your chakras, is by giving gratitude, just being thankful for the gifts and the blessings that you already have in your life. This even aligns with the third eye here, okay? So yeah, something about, I said this, somebody could feel like they're losing their spiritual hearing. Yeah, this is connected somehow to the third eye here. I'm getting the vision now in my mind's eye, somebody yelling very loud in another person's ear. So did somebody do that to you? Did somebody physically do that to you? Or is this spiritually? Somebody attacking you, nagging you, throwing evil eye, speaking against your name, wishing upon your downfall here. Somebody really coming at you, okay? So I think that you see this and you see the truth of this person. And it doesn't even have to be about that person. It could be about anything, but you just being able to sense, see, and feel, right? Intuitively here. Coming back online is what I'm getting. All right, so let's see what else. Spirit, how is the collective? What is the energy for the collective as they are activating the third eye here? What is the energy that they need to be receiving or in flow with, align with? Oh, wow. Change. That's that sacral chakra. All right, this says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So, there's also, and growth. Wow, you're really spiritually growing. Don't put yourself in a box, okay? Don't think that you have to develop spiritual gifts like I'm seeing a mile marker. Like, you don't have to hit any expectation. Develop at your own pace what your patience, what you're comfortable with. Have patience with yourself. Whoever I'm speaking to, You're somebody who is maybe newer to the spiritual walk, or maybe you've ascended to a deeper level here. And sometimes it can be overwhelming when our gifts come online. We all go through waves of very heightened spiritual knowing, hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, whatever your gift is, okay? Sometimes it's overwhelming and flooding, and then sometimes it's very subtle. So you have a change going on within the spiritual body, okay? And this is bringing growth. Now, let's be clear about something. We don't go through changes in the spiritual body without a change in the mental. So you have either been working on a healing, a purging, a letting go. And this letting that move out of that space, releasing it, leaves, I was going to say open, but I'm hearing vulnerability for new energy, okay? For some of you, you had like a scaled over third eye. Could this be, talking about your pineal gland, fluoride? Yes, but also for a while, maybe you were in a situation where there was no change or growth. You were stagnant. So there was nothing to really in tune to with your third eye. It was like Groundhog's Day or something of that nature. Okay, something like that going on where you needed a change. There needed to be a change to activate a third eye, to activate the throat chakra, to activate your spiritual hearing here. Okay, I wasn't going to grab one of these, but let's do it just to see what Spirit is saying here. These are just my little handmade cards. I want to see. Let's see here. Let it go. Yeah, you let something go here. You could have been through something really traumatic. You could have lost somebody important in your life here. The wait is over, okay? Whatever is happening in your life at this present season, it's happening, okay? Your prayers have been answered. You escaped the matrix. You unplugged here. Yeah, you unplugged. And heaven is helping you, including a passed on loved one here, to activate the third eye, to see spiritually, to hear spiritually, to grow your spiritual gifts. And you're being encouraged to carry no shame about the past and to carry no shame about your spiritual gifts, okay? Beautiful. All right, so let's see what else. Let's use my intuitive deck here. What is it, Spirit? What is the unseen energy here that is happening for collective? Ooh, look at music. Wow. What do you get from that? Because these are intuitive. So there's no right or wrong answer. Beautiful music can represent the infinite potential of our imagination. Or like, I hate heavy metal, right? That to me doesn't sound good. That's like chaos. That's disorder to me. And no hate, no shade, okay? It's just not my cup of tea. So maybe that type of music, if you think about that type of music, that's a distorted sound. But I feel like this card speaks about the beauty of life, the song of life, the music that your soul is playing right now. You're sending a signal to the universe, to source, to your higher self on another higher timeline. Okay, I'm ready. Bring in the change. Activate that sacral chakra. Activate my throat chakra. Activate my third eye. I'm willing to see beyond my own beliefs, my own ideas, my own conclusions. I'm ready to grow. I've been through an experience that made me, it was contrast. It was course against my learning process. I'm ready to see. I don't want to feel that again. I want to flow with beliefs. I want to flow with energy. I want to let that shit go, and I want to step into just growing and changing so it's not uncomfortable. Okay? As you evolve the process of, spiritually growing, there's always going to be discomfort and change, but it becomes more of an ebb and flow. Yeah, the time is now. Look at this, is the bell. This is the bell. Is there some type of time's up? Is there conflicts or emotional wounds that you're ready to, this is giving me a recess bell, Little House on the Prairie, supper bell, right? It can also be like a time's up here. Are there conflicts or emotional wounds that you have brushed aside in your life? Have you repressed any uncomfortable emotions? That's what the bell is. This is, interesting, isn't it? Okay, so let's hop into the tarot here. Let's see what the message is from Spirit. What you need to know. Oh, we don't want the cards upside down. Make sure they're not. Okay, what you need to know. Spirit, what does the collective need to know for this weekend energy? Okay, so Six of Swords. You could have a child here. You moved away from something, or you're currently wanting to. I feel like this is a situation where you're ready to jump into the stream. You're ready to let whatever happened in the past go. Remember, we saw the escape the matrix card. Some of you could be leaving the city. You could be moving here. Maybe you're going to, a place with nature, a more calmer place. Look, there's nobody, right? There's not a lot of congestion, not a lot of light pollution. You're going to a more peaceful place. I feel like you put a lot of intention into something here and it just didn't pan out. So you had to cut your losses here. There could have been a bit of confusion. Somebody was trying to, or maybe you thought something was your wish fulfillment. But something needed to change here. There was a tower moment. Okay, tower moments happen to shake up the foundation, to throw people, usually two people, out of their illusion that they have built here. Look at, there was an escape route. Somebody had put an escape route into this structure that they had built together, a way to escape, but they didn't even get to use it. They were thrown, right? This was no planning. This was sudden. This explosion, this epiphany, right? Threw you out, the tower's about, everything being in a shakeup, the foundation crumbling, having to start over again. And this person didn't tend to their lawn. Look at all these thorn bushes down here. So this is somebody who wanted to build or cared about the exterior of the way something looked, okay, but not really caring about the details. Part of taking care of a home is down to taking care of the lawn. You can't just, have the outside pretty and then like let the inside, the bones of the house be falling apart. Okay, not that the grass is the bones, but the detail. Somebody didn't take care of the basic details. Instead, they took care of intricate details that would protect them. That's why they built like this escape route on the outside of it, on the outside of the tower, in case they needed a quick escape here. But in the end, it didn't matter. They hurt you and themselves. So even though they thought they were building something to protect themselves, it ended up hurting both of you, okay? And we have the High Priestess. This is your outcome energy. You're highly intuitive. You could have sensed that this tower was coming. Look, she just kind of relaxed, reading her book, trusting her intuition. Okay, so for some of you, it's like you have rebuilt yourself after this tower, and also you knew that that tower was coming. You could feel it. Yeah, look at Ten of Swords. As I say that, you felt that tower. I was clarifying the tower. Somebody betrayed you in this situation here. They really wanted you to drown in your emotions. They wanted to hurt you. Ooh. This could have been an Aries, Leo, Sag, a Knight of Wands here that you tried to build, or you were building something with here. Look at the face of that character. And they almost have like a witchy hat. So you could have been dealing with somebody that maybe, ooh, this person definitely has a dark cloud over their head. Okay, they have some may say an entity. Wow, this is witchy. Something about a wooden spoon. And I feel like this is you almost. You're like this little meek lamb here, okay, hiding from this tyrant, this person that just wanted to breed decay. Ooh, yuck. Yeah, this person breeds decay. Goats could be significant. Yeah, you could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag here. But I feel like Nine of Cups, okay? See how she is just in her own energy. She's educating herself. She's relaxed. It's almost like she knew that tower was coming, especially because somebody's words didn't match their actions. So I feel like this is all building up to giving us the story here of how you are landing in this place of growth and change. You have ascended after this tower, after this betrayal, after dealing with a warlock that gave you a lot of words, right? That you had to move away from here. You're the high priestess sitting in your power, okay? Letting things flow to you. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. So when you started over here, it's not like you started from nothing. You were already blessed. You were already a queen. You were already a high priestess. So you're relaxed, okay? Because you rebuilt after that tower. It may have been a lot of effort, but it's like your fall wasn't as far as this other person's, okay? I feel like this person is the tyrant person. This person right here, they're pissed, okay? Because they had to start from ground zero. This is somebody who's a warrior of evil. They're bananas, okay? That's what I feel like. This person is bananas. It's because they don't know how to rebuild. It's because they don't know how to trust. It's because they don't know how to collaborate with others. This is somebody who, yeah, it's a warrior. You know, warriors only collaborate with warriors. Look at. They surround themselves with people who have, you know, not good intentions for them. They see them as the mark. So this person had a hard time spinning their wheels. Okay, first of all, they're not going to get to their Nine of Cups or their wish, their 10 of Cups, Nine of Cups, whatever you want to say here. You are. But this person, they're spinning their wheels on trying to grow stability here. And it's because they keep surrounding themselves with their own kind, right? This is who this person really is, okay? Right here. That's who they surround themselves with. Maybe even people who dabble in some type of, I'm hearing money magic. I don't even know if that's a thing. I don't know anything about magic, okay? But this person, they collaborate with the wrong type of people. They don't know how to collaborate with, like they're not, oh yeah, because their third eye is blocked. They don't see, they don't hear spirit, okay? And you've moved away from this energy. You are actually the exact opposite of this energy. Your truth, your clarity, you've cut yourself away from this. There was a lot of past life connection, I feel, or a lot of soul ties. Okay, because this person's tied to a lot of dark energy here. Look at this person's energy. Witchy, right? Entity-like to me. These are their friends here. People that wear really gross mask, okay? The name Anthony could be significant. The name Jamie could be significant. Somebody has a new puppy here. So yeah, you are now, you have clarity. I feel like, look at this. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you have clarity. You brought about a change in your life. You wrote a new story. She's got this pen here. Okay, it's like a calligraphy pen that you dip in the ink well. You dipped into the well here, your life story. You wrote a new story for yourself, one that involves growth, one that involves change, and your third eye is activated before you even, your third eye was activated, I feel like, the moment that you met this entity person. I feel like there was a lot of red flags. I felt like you knew this tower was coming, and that's because this person told a lot. Their words didn't match their actions, okay? They thought they were some type of fortune teller. Maybe you're intuitive, and this person thought that they were intuitive or something. Yeah, I'm hearing not like us, okay? So somebody thought that they were the same as you, but you're not like them. They're not like you at all. At all. This person has a freaking entity. This person is very low level. This person like planned for some type of destruction. They had an escape route here. And you're the high priestess. That's why you got the inkling to leave. Okay? You could have had no reason to leave. You felt this, Towers, but you listened to spirit. And that's why you're getting this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment, which is maybe even just being able to spiritually see the truth, right? With that third eye, okay? And wanting to, your wish may have been wanting to rewrite something. Take this back. Take back this entity relationship here, okay? But this karmic, this fallen soulmate, this false flame, whoever they were, they set you in your power, okay? And Spirit is acknowledging how powerful you are. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? No, that's too many. I'm closing it out. Give me some closing messages for the collective here. We have Five of Swords. Somebody wanted to win at all costs here. You're protected by higher beings, though, okay? Some of you could work with Thoth here. Cleopatra could be really significant to you. Somebody was just trying to... Look at this. Yes, they were a shapeshifter. You were dealing with a shapeshifter here. They were attacking you, planning. I'm getting like the energy of somebody like... What's that called? Whittling like, and this person, smoke, there was like a warning here. There was a warning that this person wasn't who they said they were here. Five of Swords, this person wanted to lie, steal, cheat, kill, destroy at all cost here. This person was an immature, horny. God, this is like a shapeshifter. This is like almost a water shifter here. Oh my God. This is somebody, this is a warlock, or I don't usually talk like this, but this is somebody with lower level energy, though, that dabbled, like almost they wanted to dabble in magic, but they didn't know how, or they just thought it was all a game here. Okay, this person, like, I feel like you now are able, like, this is some type of wish fulfillment, being able to see in the spirit, you know, and that everybody has that gift. We just have to use that muscle. But it's almost like now you're able to see this type of energy. Somebody wanted you to fall for a trap, and they got tricked here. Okay, somebody got attracted to like a sexy, innocent, sweet looking person, and this person set a trap for them. Okay, and maybe your outcome here, maybe some of you, you could have closed this cycle off without knowing. You cut yourself free and wrote a new story without knowing the real truth here. And I feel like maybe some truths are going to come out about what this person was doing. This person, this is like a really sketchy, like dark but light. I can't describe it. It's like this person was in the shadows, okay? you have, your outcome is this Ace of Coins. Spirit's pouring into your life, and this simple seed is going to have a lot of harvest come from it, because it's being combined. It's like the 1, 2, 3 combo, right? You are somebody who has clarity, who can cut yourself free. All right, you can make yourself a new beginning off of like a cent here, off of a pentacle, because you are highly blessed. You know how to manifest and write a new story here. You know how to fill in the blanks, and that's why you're able to nurture and fan in your energy, keep the energy moving. The 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You know how to work with energy, because you've gone through a chaotic situation that forced you to transmute energy, that forced you to grow and change, that forced you, okay? It's almost like a survival at this point, but not in an icky way, like a survival for your third eye to be on point here. That way you know what you need to whack out of your energy. This is like a whack-a-mole, right? You're not just... It's like focus is what I'm trying to say here, okay? Yeah, 10 of Coins. You have a lot of this discernment here, okay? This Ace of Coins, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Beautiful new revitalizing energy, new beginning. Like I said, you moved. You started over here. There was a change. You had to grow. Okay, and now that you have your spiritual eyes open, your spiritual ears open, your third eye open, your hand open to receive, being in the flow, you can see her boat is in the flow here. She's moving away from the choppy water, letting the flow take her. You're able to sense and see and receive this 10 of Coins. Right? You're not surrounding yourself with these type of people, greedy people that want to try to come in and quickly, right? Like quickly love bomb you, get you attached to an entity, mix up some type of, I don't know what they're mixing with that wooden spoon. It reminds me of somebody wanting to discipline somebody. Somebody wanting to show somebody a lesson, teach them a painful lesson that would leave a mark. This Knight of Wands wanted to teach you something. They wanted to spank you, right? Like not in a sexual way, but they wanted to spank you with a life lesson here. They wanted to leave a mark. And when they couldn't do it, they pulled in these evil energies here, okay, which you may have met. You could have seen with your third eye the energy of these new friends. And within that group, they met a person who showed themselves as innocent and fertile and probably, you know, rosy red cheeks and innocent and, oh, well, yeah, you're so funny. And they set a trap. They got stuck in a trap. This person set a trap for them. They were all in their emotions. They thought this person was very calming to their emotions here. Who cares? Good for them. They get what they deserve, right? They're never going to change. They're never going to grow. Their third eye, their spiritual hearing is closed here. Okay, it's her Moaning Myrtle. That's from Harry Potter. She was the girl in the bottom of the pool, or, oh no, in that bathroom, right? She was sad. She was also kind of nerdy. She was, but she had a plan, right? She had like, I don't remember. All right, so for your outcome energy, last card, the Chariot. You are moving forward here. You are somebody who has learned to transmute energy. You've learned to take the very difficult things in life, the untamable, and work with it. Remember when I said like you can make a new beginning from one single pentacle here? You are blessed with abundance, with discernment here. Okay, you're able to take very harsh one-off situations in life and make them work for you. Okay, you're somebody that can take nothing and make something here. All right. You're no longer burdened by other people's vision or what they feel you need to be. Okay. What they want to put on you, the expectations that they want to put on you. You've died to that. This is a new you. Okay. This is a new you. Somebody's feeling left out of your energy. They feel like all they have is you in their heart here. But there's cracks still in their foundation. This person is rebuilding another tower with somebody, okay? They could be with somebody that has red hair here. I don't know. This person's definitely going to be asking for your forgiveness. There needs to be a death of some type. Who cares? Who cares about that person? You are activating your third eye. You are in this season of change and growth and spiritual ascension here. Who cares about that person? Okay? You are manifesting your dreams. 4, 5, 6. You have the power to make things happen. It is time for you to take action in faith and confidence, knowing that your angels are guiding and supporting you every step of the way. So just know that you might get a pimple right here. If you start working with your third eye, that's happened to me so many times. I've gotten a pimple right here. I don't know if y'all knew, but I just had one a couple of weeks ago because I was doing a third eye meditation. I don't know. I want to get one more card here. Okay, one more card. I feel like I hate it when the past energy comes into the reading, okay? But I feel like this is just, you know, maybe it's a synchronicity for you. Maybe all of this is a synchronicity for you, okay? Don't forget to be paying attention for those synchronicities this weekend. And it could be scene 4, 5, 6, okay? But yeah, if you start noticing, you know, that you're hearing things, having visions, seeing things, this is your third eye awakening, being able to see in the spirit beyond the physical eyes. 10 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. That's 2. That's the second. Here's the other. This is 10 of Coins, 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment here. Long-term abundance. Your third eye awakening it's game changing. It's changing your life. It's changing your life. There's something very significant about having focus, knowing exactly, striking while the iron's hot. This is your third eye is helping you strike while the iron's hot. Okay, this is speaking to your growth and your change here, your ascension, your spiritual ascension here. Wow. Yeah, you have love, like long-term love coming in here. And this is healing. Isn't this the cornucopia? No, I never get that right. I can't remember. Hermes. Anyways, this is healing. This is like medicine for your soul, medicine for your emotions here. I love it. Let's see what signs you could be dealing with, okay? I'm hearing Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, a Virgo here, an Aries. I already said Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Capricorn. All right, collective, I hope something in this reading resonated. Congratulations on this third eye awakening. This is amazing. You can keep saying the affirmation, I am willing to see. I am willing to see. I am willing to see, okay, to work with that energy. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. Bye.